There's Chase. Nice catch by Chase. His second of the day across the 30 and down to the 32-yard line.
Washington is all over it. You see he undercuts it, forcing Joe Burrow to pump fake, but he's still able to get it out there to JaMarr Chase, who finally has some positive yardage.
Chase and Higgins off to the left. Burrow looking that direction. It's a slant. Chase goes back behind him and makes a terrific catch, and the Bengals pick up the first down. That was a terrific hands catch.
Look at how he has to reach back behind him because Russ Yeast is coming down into that hook curl zone, and he's thinking, I got to pick. Lou, I got to pick if you throw it in front of him. I got to pick.
Looking for opportunities to contribute. Just 2 carries in the young season. Fake it to him. Burrow on the move, lofting downfield, and Chase has got it. JaMarr Chase has arrived finally as a playmaker in 2023.
Watch JaMarr Chase right here and watch the corner. Watch his eyes as Joe Burrow fakes the toss and comes back out of it. You see him right here. He gets caught. He doesn't gain depth, doesn't help his safety out. And JaMarr Chase brings it inside and takes it right back out of Keller Witherspoon. You see him right there.
It's a great job by Joe of kind of going through that fake.
The ball handler.
Man, nearly got to it, did Arden Key. Instead, breaking free is JaMarr Chase as he takes it down near the 20-yard line.
Right from the inside, you're just going to run this little bubble screen, basically. Give up ground and then look at the blocks outside. Sample out there. Great job by him. I think Tyler Boyd was out there as well, getting it done. And when you get that kind of contact from your receivers.
Burrow. Pressure comes. Floats away. Backs the other way and into the end zone for the touchdown. JaMarr Chase, his first touchdown of the season.
Pre-calf injury, Joe Burrow, watch. He's going to let some rush get by him, and he's just going to mosey back up into the pocket and settle. That's his magic right there, and that's when this team...
On first down, Burrow with time, looking deep, looking for Chase. He's got it, and JaMarr Chase on the deep ball for the touchdown. 63 yards, Burrow to Chase.
Well, here goes JaMarr Chase. He's going to blow the top off the defense, and they're going to hold the other side of the defense with Irwin. He splits the 2 defenders, turns on the Jets, and Joe Burrow up top.
Off the play fake, Burrow, flush to the right, looking for the back of the end zone. It's Chase again. His 3rd touchdown catch of the day, and he sets a new Cincinnati single game record with his 14th catch, giving the Bengals a 30-20 lead.
And Chase is going to run up and then all the way back down the back end line above the Cardinals and just mirror his quarterback, and right there,
His ability to get rid of the football quickly and to the right people means you don't have to hold your blocks quite as long.
Burrow airs it out. Coming back for it, JaMarr Chase. Flag on the play. Spin move by Chase. Bonus yards after the grab.
Look at him working against Reek Woolen. Gave a little subtle shove in the back to keep Woolen going in one direction, and he put the brakes on and came back and got it.
Offside defense, number 97.
Right there in the middle, you saw Mario Edwards jump.
First down.
And as you noted, Ian, Joe Burrow knew he had something free. Let's go ahead and take it. In his career leading up to that, Jim.
Now here they are on 1st and 10 from the 17. Wide open! Touchdown! JaMarr Chase. Oh, what a flip.
You talk about the catch or the flip?
All of it. But he's going to pretend like he's blocking out here. And that's going to make the nickel corner get hesitant. Oh, for the screen. No, it's not.
Here's Burrow out of the gun. Over and up. Above they go, and Chase.
Duos that can do this. This is a perfectly thrown ball against a double team. They double team Chase here. Right foot and left toe drag. That is a catch.
How about you got a defender in front of you, one behind you, and he drops it right in there perfectly.
I mean, so many layers to this being perfect, right? It's a perfectly thrown ball, the only spot. Perfect.
Williams had a block and Brown had a block. The two tackles go and deep. He's got him. Chase at the 20. You can kiss him goodbye. Touchdown Cincinnati. 64 yards.
JaMarr Chase is on a drag route at 5 yards deep, working from left to right. He is going to be the outlet. As soon as Burrow escapes the pocket, JaMarr Chase recognizes that. He stops his drag route, switches, turns around.
Hudson won a Super Bowl as a member of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, stints with San Francisco and the Giants. That pass deflected and caught by JaMarr Chase. Zigzag move by Chase. Out of bounds.
As JaMarr Chase sees the ball tipped, and a lot of guys will give up on the route, but he stays with it, and when the ball's in the air, he comes underneath it. Michael Walker makes an excellent play for Pittsburgh, dropping into coverage. Watch number 38 get his hands on the football. Exactly what you want to do. But Chase stays with it with concentration.
And that's not a knock on a backup wide receiver or a backup safety. It's just the responsibility that requires. Up in the air, snagged by Chase.
Because he's doing it to the player that he went and got involved with and beat, and Joey Porter Jr. That ball was well thrown, and Chase saw it the whole way. Porter doesn't see it quite in time, so Chase is able to make a play on the football. Mouth guard goes away, ball goes into his hands. Strong hands. Look at him. He caught it with the mouth guard and the ball.
3rd down and 4. Browning has a man. Chase, one-handed grab for the first down.
If he just wanted to take it right away with Mixon, but instead he goes outside, does a good job, and obviously JaMarr Chase, one of the best receivers in all of football, makes a nice play on this ball that was thrown behind him.
3rd down and about 1.5 yards. Extra men on the rush. This one floated, caught by Chase, and he is gone. Touchdown Cincinnati as he takes it into the end zone. He beat Tyson Campbell, and 76 yards later, the Bengals have their first lead of the night.
Well, the Jaguars are going to bring pressure, and Browning knows exactly where he's going with the football. He's got one-on-one press coverage, and he goes to the number 1 receiver, JaMarr Chase, and throws a perfect ball.
Analytics says go for it. They just get the play away. Browning, this time Chase makes the catch. A tougher grab at that, and he sets up 1st and goal.
With his fingers down, you see that he's just, typically you catch that a little bit differently, but he gets it. A tough catch.
Here's one for Chase, a bobble, and he got it. What a catch by JaMarr Chase.
Great throw by Jake Browning. You know, he had a chance, a perfect throw, placed right where it needed to be, and Jake Browning, this is probably his 3rd read in the progression. He starts to his left, but he comes right back and lays that.
Went to Coleraine High School here in the Queen City, former Division I Defensive Player of the Year. Browning on 2nd, has Chase wide open, and he makes the one-handed grab inside the 25. And a Caleb Evans as well. A gain of 25 has the Bengals in business at the 21.
All hands right there by JaMarr Chase making that play right there. But look at Jake Browning, tie-dye coming with a hit. He sticks in there, makes the throw against Jacksonville. He's made one against JaMarr Chase.